That vase of flowers sitting in a corner of your living room right now, mismatched colors thrown together, because that is what the store had, is quietly making your space look cheaper than it actually is. Monochromatic flower arrangements are the one design trick interior stylists use to make a home look expensively curated without spending on new furniture, new paint, or a single contractor. Today I am showing you exactly how to build one from scratch, using flowers you can find at any grocery store or garden center. And by the end of this video, you will know which color families work best, which vases actually elevate the look, and the one mistake almost everyone makes that makes their arrangement look flat instead of luxurious. Stick around, because the last technique I show you is the difference between an arrangement that looks like a hotel lobby and one that looks like a dollar store bucket. If you want more no fluff, no sponsor, straight facts home design content like this, hit subscribe to Home Intel right now so you do not miss the next video. Why monochromatic works. Monochromatic simply means working within one color family, different shades, tints and tones of single hue, rather than mixing several colors together. Designers lean on this because the human eye reads a single color family as intentional and cohesive, while multiple competing colors read as busy or accidental. A vase full of soft blush, dusty rose, and deep burgundy blooms looks like it was designed by a professional florist, even if you picked it up in 15 minutes. The same logic is why luxury hotels and high-end real estate staging almost always use tonal florals instead of rainbow bouquets. It removes visual noise and lets texture and shape become the story instead of color competing for attention. Choosing your color family. The color family you choose should talk to your existing room, not fight it. If your living room leans neutral with beige, cream, or grayish tones, a white and ivory monochromatic arrangement using ranunculus, garden roses, and lisianthus will feel like it belongs there instead of looking like an afterthought. If your space is warmer with tones or terracotta accents, a blush to burgundy palette using spray roses, dahlias, and dried pampas grass creates warmth without clashing. For a more modern or minimalist home with black, white, or concrete finishes, deep burgundy or even black dahlias paired with dark green foliage give a dramatic, editorial look. Earthy tones, terracotta, and rich organic textures are dominating home design through 2026. So leaning into warm neutrals or blush to burgundy palettes keeps your arrangement anchored in what is actually trending right now. The rule of thumb is to pick a color that already exists somewhere else in the room, on a throw pillow, a rug, or a piece of art, so the flowers feel connected rather than random. Where to source your flowers. You do not need a florist relationship or a wedding budget for this. Grocery store flower sections, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and even Costco often carry seasonal stems in bulk at a fraction of florist pricing. Farmers markets are another underrated source, especially for dahlias, ranunculus, and garden roses in season. If you want the arrangement to last longer and skip the weekly replacement cost, dried and preserved stems like pampas grass, bunnytails, and dried hydrangea now come in nearly every color family and can last months without wilting, which is a huge win if you're doing this for a rental property or short-term stay listing. Choosing the right vase. This is the step most people skip, and it is a reason their arrangement still looks cheap even with good flowers. The vase is doing half the visual work. A cheap, overly ornate, or mismatched vase will undercut expensive-looking flowers instantly. For a luxurious look, stick to simple silhouettes, a clean cylinder, a soft organic ceramic shape, or a fluted glass vase in a neutral tone like white, black, sage, or terracotta. Avoid anything with busy patterns or plastic that looks obviously plastic. Thrift stores and marketplace apps are gold mines here because vintage ceramic vases in muted tones often cost less than $5 and look far more expensive than anything mass-produced. The arrangement technique. Start by building a grid inside your vase using clear tape across the opening. This keeps stems in place without needing floral foam, which is not biodegradable and is honestly unnecessary for a home arrangement. Trim every stem with sharp, clean shears at a 45-degree angle, then place it straight into a clean vase of water. Remove any leaves that would sit below the water line, since they rot quickly and cloud the water. Build your base first with your largest, heaviest blooms spaced evenly around the rim, then fill in with medium-sized flowers, and finish with airy, delicate stems like baby's breath or wax flower to add movement. The mistake almost everyone makes is cutting every stem to the same height, which creates a flat, dome-shaped arrangement that looks stiff and artificial. Instead, vary your stem length so some blooms sit lower and closer to the vase while others rise higher and lean slightly outward, mimicking how flowers actually grow in nature. This single adjustment is what separates a stiff, cheap-looking arrangement from one that looks like it came from a high-end florist. Placement in your home. Where you place the arrangement matters as much as the arrangement itself. A single striking monochromatic arrangement on a dining table, entryway console, or coffee table does more for a room's perceived value than several small scattered vases. Designers call this the hero placement, one strong focal point instead of diluted attention across a room. Keep arrangement away from direct sunlight and heating vents to extend their life, and rotate the vase every few days so all sides get equal light exposure. Maintenance for longer-lasting blooms. Do not throw away that small plastic pack of flower food that comes with a grocery store bouquet. It already contains the exact balanced ratio florists use: a bactericide to kill bacteria, a carbohydrate to feed the stems, and an acidifier to help the flowers absorb water efficiently. So just mix it in as directed instead of trying to recreate yourself at home. Change the water every 2 to 3 days and retrim the stems each time to keep them absorbing water properly. Removing any bloom the moment it starts wilting keeps the bacteria from spreading to the rest of the arrangement and extends the overall lifespan of the display. A monochromatic flower arrangement costs a fraction of what most people assume a luxury detail like this would cost, often under $30 depending on your source, yet it changes how an entire room feels. It is proof that expensive-looking design is often about restraint and intention rather than spending power. If this helped you rethink how you style your home, give this video a like, drop a comment telling me which color family you are trying first, and subscribe to Home Intel so you catch every no-fluff, sponsor-free home design video we put out. See you in the next one.